morning, everyone. This is your daily math activity for Monday the Heart, April 13th, 2020. And from now on, we're actually going to change up our daily math activity. So before we do our daily math activity, we're going to do something else. We're going to do our math meeting. So the first thing we'll do every day in this video is our math meeting. And the second thing we'll do is our daily math activity. All right, friends? So let's get started with our math meeting. Do you remember how to start it? I hope you do, because it's time for math meeting. And for today's math meeting, we're gonna do two things. How many things? The first thing we're gonna do is counting. What is the first thing we're gonna do? It's some counting. And then the second thing we'll do is play a game of hot spot fluency. What's the second thing we're gonna do? It's our hot spot fluency. So let's first do some counting. I'm gonna flip our little frame because we're gonna need our hundreds chart. And Mr. Junie made his own little hundreds chart right here. I'll show you a little closer. And today we are gonna just count by twos to 20. Do you remember how to count by twos? Let's see if Mr. Junie remembers. Oh, I remember. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to count. All right, ready, set, let's skip. Ready, set, skip. S-K-I-P. We skip count by twos. Oh yeah, S-K-I-P. Count by twos. Ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Go 20, go 20. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Kiss your brain 2 times. 1, 2, and we just finished counting. Friends, if you need more practice counting, you can always go back to Mr. Junie's YouTube channel to look for the videos of the kids singing our 2 song. Right? So we just finished counting, and now let us play some hot spot fluency. Now the fluency level focus for this week is level 16. What level? 16. This level, you have to be able to add and subtract within 5. So every day, Mr. Junie is going to go over these flashcards with you, and let's see if you can solve each of these addition and subtraction problems. Now for this fluency level, you have to give me the answer in 3 seconds. How many seconds? You can only miss 2 of these flashcards. Super important. You can only miss how many? 2. So make sure you keep track of how many you get correct, and make sure you tell your families how many you got correct. Now again, I have 13 flashcards and you can only miss 2 of them. Let's go. So are you ready? Are you ready to play some hotspot? All right, here we go. First card. 3 seconds. What was it? 3. Next one. What's the answer? 3 again. What's the answer? 2. What's the answer? 1. How about this one? 2. 1. 2. 5. 1. 1. 4. 5. Last one. 4. Now, families, you might think that's really fast, but that's just how the game is. The kids only have 3 seconds to answer it, 3 seconds or less, and they just really need to memorize these and be very fluent so they can take on more challenging work. And that's the whole point of these fluency levels. All right, cool. We just finished hotspot for today. We'll play again tomorrow, and that's it. Math meeting is over. And now let's get to our daily math activity. See ya! Okay, everyone, so for today's daily math activity, we are gonna learn another way to describe objects. It's gonna be a new measurement attribute. Now, we learned a couple in school. We learned 4 other attributes. Let's go over those first, and then we'll get introduced to the new one. So the first attribute we learned was size. Everyone say size. Remember, size means how big or how small something is. Like an airplane is big because it takes up a lot of space, and a key is small because it takes up a little bit of space. Another attribute we learned was height. Remember, how tall or short from the bottom to the top. We know that a flower is short because there's a little bit of space from the bottom to the top. And we know mountains are tall because there's a lot of space from the bottom all the way to the top. Another attribute we learned was length. Length is how long or how short from side to side. We know that a limousine is super long because there's a lot of space from side to side of a limousine. We know that a paper clip is short because there's a little bit of space from side to side. And the other attribute that we learned in school was width. Everyone say width. This one was tricky. Width is how wide or how narrow from one side all the way around. And we know that a beanbag is wide. And remember, we took the hug test. We hugged the beanbag chair. If our fingers couldn't touch, then that means we know that the width of the beanbag chair is wide. And then we also grabbed a marker. We gave it the hug test too. And our fingers can touch, even like our arms can touch. So that means that the width of the marker was. Today we're gonna learn about another attribute. This attribute is called weight. Everyone say weight. I'm gonna write that down here. W-E-I-G-H-T. Weight. Now turn and tell your families, what do you think weight means? Pause the video right here and tell your families. Okay, kiss your brain for telling your families what you think weight means. Now I'm gonna tell you what weight means. Weight means how heavy or how light an object is when you pick it up. So everyone say weight. How heavy or how light something is when you pick it up. So I'm gonna write that down right here under our definition. So how heavy or light when you pick it up. All right, friends, so that's what weight means. Weight means how heavy or how light something is when you pick it up. Now, there are a couple of ways to describe the weight of an object. One word to describe the weight of an object is light. That means an object is easy to pick up, like this pillow. When I pick up this pillow, it's easy to pick up. So that means the weight of this pillow is light. Here's a picture of a pillow. And if I pick up this pillow, if I imagine myself picking up this pillow, it's really easy to pick up. So the weight of that pillow is light. I'm gonna write it down. L-I-G-H-T. And I also drew a hand here to imagine myself picking up the pillow. I know it's super easy to pick up, so the weight is light. Another way to describe the weight of an object is heavy. Everyone say heavy. Heavy means something is really hard to pick up. So I have a picture of a whale here. Just a picture. Now imagine that you picked up a whale. Just you, by yourself, you're picking up a whale. Do you think picking up a whale is gonna be easy? It's gonna be hard, huh? So the weight of a whale is heavy because it's really hard to pick it up. So everyone say heavy. That means really hard to pick up. So I drew a hand already to imagine myself picking up a whale. And I already know the weight of a whale is heavy. So I'm gonna write the word heavy. H-E-A-V-Y, heavy. So heavy is another way to describe the weight of an object. Now I need your help to sort some objects in either the light category or the heavy category. My first object is this t-shirt. And I have a picture of a t-shirt right here. Now, I have an actual t-shirt right here. Now, I have to describe the weight of this t-shirt. What do you think the weight of this t-shirt is? Yeah, you're right. The t-shirt is light. How do you know it's light? Tell your families, how do you know it's light? While you do that, I'm gonna put the t-shirt in the light category. Did you tell your families how you know this t-shirt is light? Yeah, because it's easy to pick up. Watch. I'm gonna pick up this t-shirt and it was really easy to pick up. So the weight of this object, of this t-shirt, is light. Now, I have another object, and actually I'm in one right now. I'm in my house. What is the weight of a house? Tell your families, what's the weight of a house? In the meantime, I have a picture of it, and I'm just trying to think right now, what's the weight of this house? What's the weight of it? Yeah, it's heavy. How do you know a house is heavy? Tell your families while I put it in the heavy category. Yeah, a house is heavy because it's super hard to carry. It's super hard to pick up. So a house is heavy because it's really hard to pick up. Thank you for sorting. Now, let's get into our activity. Okay, everyone, so for today's daily math activity, you are gonna do a weight sort. Everyone say weight sort. First, you'll need a piece of paper and a pencil to record what you find. And let's set up our paper first. Now I'm gonna make 2 columns. So I'm gonna draw a line down the middle. And in this column, it's gonna be one category. It's going to be the light category. So I'm gonna write down the word light. And on the other side, I'm gonna write down heavy. This will be the heavy category. And to help you remember the words, you can draw something that's light, like a feather. A feather's light, like a bird's feather. And then for heavy, you can draw a rock. A rock is super heavy, especially a big rock. Now, you're gonna look all over your house and find 3 objects that have that are light and 3 objects that are heavy. Now, again, remember, you need to know what light and heavy means so that you can do your sort correctly. Light means that an object is easy to pick up, and heavy means an object is super hard to pick up. And again, you need 3 light objects and 3 heavy objects. I have 1 light object here. I have a marker. I know this marker, I know the weight of it is light because it's super easy to pick up. Look, I picked it up super easily. So I'm gonna draw a marker, just like that. Super easy. I'm gonna write down the name of the object, marker. And I'm gonna label it and draw a hand to imagine myself picking up the marker. And when I pick up the marker, it's light. And then I'm gonna draw something heavy on this side. I know the table that I have right here is heavy because it's super hard to pick up. So I'm gonna draw a table. I'm gonna write down the name of the object, table, and again, a hand to remind myself that I have to pick up the table to see what the weight is. And I know when I pick it up, it's heavy. So now I have 1 object for each column, for each category, and I need 2 more for light and 2 more for heavy. All right, friends? So make sure you find 6 objects all together and share your sort in the comments of our Facebook group. Good luck. Thank you for watching today's daily math activity. Make sure to share your pictures and your videos of today's activity in the comments below. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily math activity. Peace out.